London Bridge. Much tolerance and genial strength of mind, unbiased witnesses who wish to find this railway station possible at all must cheerfully expend. Artistical ideas wither here, a magic power alone can pardon, and in pity dower with fictive charm a structure so immane. How then may fancy, to begin with, feign an origin for such a roundabout approach, so intricate, yet so without intention, and so spanned by tenebrous and thundering viaducts? Grotesquely, thus: one night the disposition of the ward was shifted, for the streets with one accord, enfranchised by a landslip, danced the hay, and innocently jumbled up the way. And so we enter, here without perhaps, except the automatic money traps. Inside the station, everything so old, so inconvenient, of such manifold perplexity, and, as a mole might see, so strictly what a station shouldn't be, that no idea minifies its crude and yet elaborate ineptitude, at some such fancied cataclysmal birth, out of the nombles of the martyred earth, this old unhappy terminus was hurled back from a day of small things, when the world at 20 miles an hour still stood aghast, and thought the penny post mutation vast as change itself. Before the Atlantic race developed turbine speed, before life's pace was set by automobilism, before the furthest stars came thundering at the door to claim close kindred with the sons of men, before the lettered keys outsped the pen, ere poverty was deemed the only crime of wireless news, annihilated time, divulged now by an earthquake in the night, this ancient terminus first saw the light. A natural magic, having gravely made this desperate station possible, delayed, no longer by its character uncouth, the innocent adventurer seeking truth, imaginative, if it may be, plays his vision, penetrant as chemic rays, upon the delta wide of platforms, whence discharges into London's sea, immense and turbulent, a brimming human flood, a river inexhaustible of blood, that turns the wheels, and by a secret old as labor changes heartbeats into gold. For those that toil not, all the gutters run, houses are daubed with it, and moon and sun splashed as they spin. And yet this human tide, as callous as the glaciers that glide afoot today, but as a torrent swift, sweeps unobservant, save of time, for thrift or dread disposes clockwards every glance, right through a station which a seismic dance, chimerical alone, can harmonize, even in imagination's friendly eyes. Clearly a brimming tide of mind as well as blood, whose ebb and flow is buy and sell, engulfed by London's storm and stress of trade, before it reached the civic sea and made oblivious, knowing not terrestrial, except that time is money, and money all. or when a portly dealer, well-to-do, chances to see it as he passes through, or a boy or girl not yet entirely swamped in ways and means and business of accompt, about the many-platformed embouchure and utterance of suburban life obscure, the liberal oillade tosses with a note, chromatic, crimson van and crimson coat, the parcel post, and many a crimson shrine of merchandise mechanical, combine to reassure them as a point of war, inspires the soldier, for the cannons roar, the trumpets blast, the thunder of the drum, are crimson motives, and the cities hum, the noise of battle, and a ruddy sky may echo in the self-same harmony, save when the glance of age, whose brisk affairs look up on change of youth untouched by care's inhibitory wand that palsies thought. No other gracious sign appears, nor aught distinctly personal, innate or earned, in the dull, rapid passage of concerned expression from the station to the street, until a dire resemblance of defeat in one set visage hides the common face. Such a premonstrant shadow of disgrace, such grey alarm, such sickening for despair, is only seen in urban crowds, for there the broken broker feels himself alone, exempt from scrutiny even of his own protean introspection, and as free as genius, or as fallen spirit, to be the very image of the thing he is, a figure on the brink of the abyss, the failure and the scapegoat of the mart, the loser in the game, the tragic part, wherein some novice mastered by the play, without rehearsal, triumphs every day.